Yo, you know who it is. It's J Hood. We back for another video. Pushing peace, pushing positivity. You know, run your own program. Be a man, be an adult. Don't be a follower, be a leader. You hear me? Today, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, first, like, comment, subscribe. We accept all donations. Cash App is in the description. Right. So what we talking about today is homies are not homies. They set you up for failure and they do what's best for them and they pick and choose when it's time to politic. Period. I'm gonna give you an example. Go, if you niggas gangbang, if any of you dudes gangbang, go talk to your big homies. It's on the streets or in prison. Ask them back during them crib modules and them Damu modules, what did they do to the white boys in the county jail? Or what did they do to these imposters in the county jail? I'm not glorifying it, but they gonna tell you. Or just read Monster Cody book. He'll tell you what dudes was doing back then. They was raping people. Those the big homies that made the rules that everybody follow. So you telling me that we following rules made by homosexuals? Rules made by rapists? How can okay, some of them wasn't raping people. But then they say you can't go to a 50-50 yard because you're gonna be around rapists. When you was in that crip module and you heard a nigga getting bust open 3 cells down, you didn't come out and get cracking on the dudes who just raped them. You was in that module hanging and gangbanging with rapists. What's the difference? There is no difference. It's just picking and choosing when to politic. Period. Now, in prison, it's cameras and the police are in front. They're here 24 hours. But they tell us, hey, when you see somebody that's foul, try to kill them, stab them. You know that you just went to trap, bro. Hold up. You know what I'm in jail for? I don't glorify none of this. I don't glorify none of this. But I just want to show the youth how your homies set you up for failure. But first, I'm gonna show you what your homies will do to you. This is what your homies will do to you. The guy that you know who did this, I bet he's done 3 of these already. And this ain't his first time. And he hasn't been convicted yet. Oh, it's because it's always gang stuff. You know, it's always gangster on gangster. And no one ever does the right thing. Those homies saying that because they scared. Because they fearful. Because they don't want to go to jail. What you think they did to him? What you think these dudes on the streets did to this man who said that I killed 4 people? They did nothing. They did nothing to him. Nothing. He wasn't running. He was working right there at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles right there on in A7. Everybody knew where he was staying. He went and had a baby by an older female from Avalon. Everybody Everybody know where this nigga been, where this dude been at. Nobody did nothing to him. Now, I'm not gonna show nobody no name. Look, this is what type of stuff I'm in jail for. I'm in jail for this type of stuff. This is the definition of a hat. Collecting a hat. You see that? It's puncture sites. Head. And I'm not glorifying it. Because I'm not the same person no more. I'm not glorifying it. This is the definition of catching a body. This. 17 shots. That's what type of stuff I'm in jail for, right? I'm the alleged shooter on all my, on everything. I ain't had no co-defendants. None of that. Now, I could spend 8 years in the county jail fighting my case, fighting my enemies, and fighting my case, and beat my case. Now when I come to prison, you want me to fight to stay in jail longer? Under these cameras? I done did all this fighting to go home. Now you expect a grown man, another grown man, to tell me I can't go anywhere because this is the rules that you made. I wasn't at this table. I wasn't at this round. I'm a leader. What are you talking about? You ain't help pay for, you ain't put no, ain't never fed me, ain't never fed my family, and ain't dang show ain't help pay for these hundreds of thousands of dollars for these lawyers. My family paid thousands and thousands of dollars for lawyers. Now you want me to fight to stay in jail longer because how you feel? You want me to do some stuff that you wasn't doing when you was my age? You was actually embracing it and thought it was cool? All this homosexual activity? Now I'm not against, I'm not gay bashing or nothing like that. I'm just speaking facts. Now, another thing. MCRPs, them halfway houses, those are 50-50. So you telling me while we in full-fledged captivity, when they giving all the programs to the lower level yards, you don't want your homies to go home. But the moment they say they can go to MCRP, when you on the streets, they can go there. People can go there to these MCRPs when that's 50-50. It's people who leave here every day and go to the MCRPs. Every day. They're not integrating them. There's no such thing as, oh, this is a mainline MCRP. Nah, it's not. Another thing. Everybody it's $50 for a phone on the street. Everybody got access to Megan's Law. Right now, look on Megan's Law. I guarantee you it's gonna be a gang of dots all in your city, all in your neighborhood, and niggas ain't cleaning that up. So, before you quick to judge somebody or go listen to somebody, think for yourself. Be a grown man. Stand on principle, morals. Because everybody else is playing follow the leader. You listening to these grown, these old ass men, bro, who never owned the car, who ain't never did nothing for their kids. Most of these dudes, they wish they had the opportunity to go home, and they really just want to mess up your life. Most of these dudes were deadbeat fathers on the street, got life, and they've been deadbeat fathers since they've been in prison. Now, me, on the other hand, I'm a strong, prolific, black man, focused on gaining knowledge. I take care of my son. I send my son money every month. It was a point in time when I sent my baby mama thousands of dollars every month, at the same time paying thousands of dollars for my lawyer. Every month. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Be a leader. Matter of fact, ask around about Baby J Hood. They gonna tell you I ain't never been a follower, bro. Never been a buster. Always stood on principle. It's time to break away from these chains and start using your brain, buddy. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the youth. And to the G homies that's on the yard. To the G homies that act like they care. Quit acting like you care and start really caring. Nigga, be real. Let the next generation and generations under you know. Yeah, when we was in the crib module, homies used to rape people. My boy raped whoop-de-whoop. Oh yeah, whoop-de-whoop. And y'all wasn't doing nothing to them. Again, one last thing. Everybody, we from the slums, baby. I went to Curtis Middle School. It was this beautiful black woman named Jade. Thick, hot. You hear me? She used to get picked up by a grown-ass man every day after school. When I was going to Carson High, when I was going to Poly, Gardena, it used to be grown men picking up these high school students. It's happening in everybody's hood. The G homies fucking on the little home girls, and niggas ain't saying nothing to they G homies. Niggas ain't saying nothing. Period. And we all know G homies that was doing it 5-6 years ago. He's still guilty of it. Because he'd be guilty of it in prison. Because if a nigga committed a rape in prison 10 years ago, if a nigga committed a rape on the streets 10 years ago and got sentenced to 15 years in prison, and you run across him on his 10th year, you supposed to bash him, right? So what's the difference? Yo, G homie hitting your younger homegirl, but now everybody grown, we of age now. If you gonna live by them street politics, if you gonna follow the rules, live by them rules. Don't switch up depending on where you at. Don't switch up depending on where you at, buddy. Because that makes you a follower. Stop being a follower. Be a man. Stand on principle. I'm gone.